The day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Orlando Magic here at their home Amway Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here's Billups. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. So much excitement, Clark, surrounding a season opener. Think these players have any game one jitters?
Absolutely. I mean, it's normal and it's human. How could they not? I mean, they've been waiting for this moment all season long, so I'm sure it's tough to keep those emotions in check, but you got to make the butterflies fly in formation, man.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Shot clock at 2.
Much respect for the speed and IQ Nelson possesses. I mean, this guy's a crafty point guard who also knows how to get his guys going. A good mark of a leader.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year, only 72% from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Nelson. Now here's a Flalo. Outside Anthony. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Carmelo throws it down.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Howard with his screen on Anthony. And it's Carter penetrating, and then Carter with the dunk.
And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
On the clock, here's a Flalo. Carter pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Nelson with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Nelson, the pass to Reddick. Back to Nelson. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Nelson's got 5.
The point guard, Nelson, an effective three-point shooter because he understands when to take that shot.
Martin with a screen on Reddick. Here's a Flalo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Dwight Howard.
Boy, that's a tough physical play there. Puts the defense in a tough spot and able to get the call.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. And a Flalo drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Nelson against Billups. Howard with a screen on Billups. To the middle. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Nelson.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Nelson against Billups. Outside, Martin. Anthony sets the pick for Martin. To the paint. Anthony kicks to Nene. Now a Flalo fires away from outside. And Vince Carter pulls it down. Pulls it outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Howard. Back to Nelson. For three. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Anthony kicks to Billups. Anthony against Carter. Anthony right side. Carter pulls it in. Orlando leading by 3. Redick dishes to Carter.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Anderson's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Nuggets trail by 3. Anthony with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Nelson, the pass to Carter. Howard with this screen on Anthony. Carter inside the three-point line. Here's Howard. Yes, that goes in. Howard's got his second bucket tonight.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Anthony dishes to Billups. Anderson finds Anthony. Can they get it? Good. He hits the jump shot. Anthony's got his second bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Billups against Nelson. To the inside. Redick passes to Lewis. Over Nene. Lewis misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Billups. Afflalo outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Defended by Carter. Anderson dishes to Nene. Nails the baby hook.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Nelson outside. Pass to Carter. Redick surveying the D. And yes, it's good. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Billups against Nelson. Afflalo with it. Outside Anthony. 4 on the clock. Anderson passes to Carmelo. Billups against Nelson. Left side, Billups. Here's Nene. Anderson trying to get open. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Muscle Nene brings on both ends. Man, he knows how to use it, too. A guy you don't want to fool around with at all.
And he knocks down the first one. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gortat's checked in for Howard. Gordon comes in for Lewis. Michael Petrus is checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Williams in for Nelson. Big group substitution here for Denver. Martin's checked in for Anderson. Harrington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Smith checked in for Aaron Afflalo. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Chauncey Billups. And both free throws good for Nene. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Carter outside. Gortat with a screen on Smith. Here's Carter. Up again. Here's Gortat. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pass to Lawson. Hutton the screen. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Now here's Harrington. Covered by Petrus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Lawson. Gortat with the rebound. The Magic have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Lawson's against Carter. Fades back. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Magic lead by 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Orlando out in front. They lead by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Harrington kicks to Martin. And it's Smith, top of the key. Over Carter, and it's Smith missing.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
It's deflected.
The shot was sent back with some attitude right there.
Inside, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hack there and attacking the rim.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. Gortat with the screen for Carter. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Harrington. Back to Lawson. Pass to Smith. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Williams against Harrington. Back to Smith. Anderson, a screen on Carter. Smith inside, defended by Carter. Gortat with the block.
And an average shot blocker for a center. When Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense.
Collins checked in for Orlando. And a switcher also for Denver. Williams is checked in. Richardson the pass to Petrus. Collins looking around. And Gortat kicks to Williams. Another miss by Orlando. The Nuggets trail. Smith outside. Lawson against Williams. And here's Lawson. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. Over Richardson. And it's Smith missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Collins, a screen on Smith. Down low. That's good from Collins on the assist by Richardson. Collins has got his first bucket of the night. Outside Williams. Now here's Adidas, Greg, this season introducing new team uniform. 30% lighter, they say. Have you checked them out?
I don't think that lighter weight will have players jumping higher. But if they're more comfortable, who knows? It may even help.
Lawson finds Anderson. Here's Harrington. Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Anderson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
A tough rebound, and he went back in for the basket. Anderson showing that extra effort.
To the wing right side. Williams against Lawson. Gortat with the screen for Williams. To the middle. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
Love seeing him utilize the pick right there.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
It's time to get loud for your 407 dance team.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Howard's checked in for Gortat. Lewis comes in for Collins. J.J. Redick's checked in for Quentin Richardson. And Nelson is subbed in for Williams. Big group substitution here for Denver. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. Anthony comes in for Williams. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Al Harrington. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Ty Lawson. Billups against Nelson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Thursday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Billups goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that, allow him to play through contact.
Nelson looking around. Howard with a screen on Billups. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And not a whole lot that he can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Now here is Smith. Six on the shot clock. And again, it's Denver.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here is Nelson. He has 5. Bobbed up there for Howard. Petrus, the pass to Lewis. Here's Howard. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Aflalo.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now, here's Redick, following the miss by J.R. Smith. The jump hook. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Nuggets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Nene with the screen on Redick. Here's Billups. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Nelson against Billups. Howard with a screen on Billups. Inside. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And Howard, one of the most dangerous players in the league when he rolls to the rim.
Here is Billups. 51 seconds left in the first half. Nene with the screen on Nelson. Nelson against Billups from 11 feet away. Rebound by the Magic. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Nelson against Billups. Lewis sets the pick for Nelson. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Anthony against Lewis. Nene with the screen on Lewis. A wide open look here for Anthony. And again, Denver no good. That'll do it for the first half. Magic lead by 6. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nelson dishes to Carter. Pass to Lewis. Back to Carter. Lewis a screen on Anthony. Here's Carter. Anthony with the defensive effort. And here's Aflalo. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Anthony. And there's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice cut by Anthony inside. When he slashes hard like that, it really compromises the defense.
That free throw good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Now, here is Nelson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Line for Orlando, Jameer Nelson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Nuggets trail by 5. Aflalo outside. Pass to Billups. Here's Anthony. The basket good off the assist from Billups. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
And here's Carter from outside the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Carter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
Looking confident on that jumper. You've got to be decisive to get that one off quick.
Anthony looking it over. Floats one. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And Redick kicks to Nelson. Back to Redick. Lewis outside. Pass to Carter. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Nuggets trail by 6. Aflalo finds Anthony. And that one is good. Anthony's got 10 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Anthony against Carter. Howard setting the pick for Carter. Carter can't get that one to fall.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Martin with the screen for Phillips to the paint and finished off by Martin.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And here's a look at some numbers for Howard. Last season, he played outstanding, and he had the #1 field goal percentage in our league. A fearsome finisher, punishing defenders on the inside.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now, here is Nelson. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. The shot by Redick, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Follow the pass to Anthony. For the tie. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Carter dishes to Nelson. Howard with a screen on Nene. Bobbed up there for Howard. It's deflected. Taken away by Anthony. The 3 from Aflalo. And yes, a nice assist from Phillips. Phillips has got 3 assists tonight.
Nice work. Got the look he wanted from the perimeter and made it count.
Carter looking around. Lewis sets the pick for Carter. They need this one. They grant their own miss. No good from Howard. And here's Aflalo. He brings it up for Denver. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Phillips against Carter. A floater, and there's the bucket as Phillips finishes it off. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Carter on the wing. Over Anthony. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Nelson. Nelson's got 5 assists in the game. Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Nene with the screen on Nelson. Here's Phillips. Rebounded by Howard. The Magic have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Nelson kicks to Lewis. Pass to Carter. Over Anthony. That doesn't go either for Carter. Nuggets shooting about 42% so far. Anthony against Lewis. Now Nene. Over Carter. The shot by Nene. No good. Orlando's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Howard finds Nelson. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot from 6 feet. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Billups. Hits the jumper in space. Billups has got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Nuggets third.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Williams can't get it to go. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. To the middle. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Oh, soaring in the sky on that one. Anderson playing way above the rim.
Carter on the wing. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Williams. Hasn't made one yet. The shot's good.
I like the way Williams hunts his shot. Doesn't rush anything and really kind of lets things come in the flow to him.
Back to Lawson. Anderson, a screen on Williams. Down low. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Solid screen and then rolling with intent and force.
The Nuggets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Williams looking around. To the inside. Here's Gortat. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. The third quarter comes to a close. And we're on top, up by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next.
All right, Magic.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Nuggets leading by 6. Smith outside. Pass to Harrington. Out to the right wing. Lawson outside. Down low. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Lawson. Lawson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Anderson's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Gordon against Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Strong play on the interior, forcing the defender to overcommit.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Irving's checked in for Gordon.
Ty Lawson at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. The Magic trail by 8. To the paint. The kick out to Irving. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Gortat with a screen on Williams. Here's Irving. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
And so Irving nails both of them. Here's Lawson. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Beatrice against Harrington. Back to Lawson. Lock at 6. Smith the pass to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
Outside Irving. Pass to Richardson. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And here is Williams. Lawson defending. Gort's out with a screen on Lawson. Williams for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lawson against Williams. With the teardrop, Gortat with the block, and they recover it. Anderson a screen on Richardson. Smith no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And Richardson, a volume perimeter shooter, incredible scorer, feels comfortable letting it fly from anywhere on the court.
At the line for Orlando, Quentin Richardson, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls for the Magic. Howard's checked in for Gortat, and it's Carter in for Irving. And a switcher also for Denver. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Williams. And Richardson drops them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lawson's against Williams. Anderson a screen on Beatrice. And that one's good, Anthony.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Pass to Beatrice. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Howard. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Smith forces the defense to account for him, which makes him a really good scoring option for this team.
Smith, 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with. And on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Carter. Reddick comes in for Richardson. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Williams. Denver also making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. Flalo comes in for Al Harrington. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Now, here is Nelson. Over Billups. Offensive rebound, Howard. Tries again. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Martin's checked in for the Nuggets. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Nelson against Billups. Pass to Martin. Shot, high post. Rebound by the Magic.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Nelson dishes to Carter. Poke loose. Outside Billups. Good work there as it goes. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Now, here's Nelson. Carter for 3. Aflalo pulls it in.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Nene with the screen on Lewis. Phillips against Lewis. 6 to shoot. Double by Howard. Nene kicks to Martin. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
The Magic trail by 8. Now Nelson. Pass to Carter. Trying to end the drought. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Martin with a screen on Nelson. Phillips passes to Martin. And it's sent back by Howard. And the shot's good from Nene.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The Magic called timeout. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here is Nelson. Outside, Redick. Howard in the post. Nene on him.
Outstanding contest on that shot. Great work defensively.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Nelson against Phillips. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter with it. 1:41 left in the 4th. Lewis is screen on it. Here's Carter. And he nails that one right through the net. And now just a 4-point Denver lead.
There's no denying it. Carter is a guy you can trust to get it done in the biggest moments. Finds an angle of attack and goes right to it.
And there's the call on the net. That's foul number 2 for him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Nelson against Phillips. Nelson kicks to Redick. Back to Nelson. Martin against Lewis. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Here's Aflalo. 59 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Lobs it up for Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball and, more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
The Magic called timeout. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Redick. Carter outside. They double him with Nene. Carter, the pass to Howard. Nelson, no one around him. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
On target from the corner. Not everybody has a great feel for that shot.
Here's Anthony. A rebound by Carter.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Lewis a screen on Anthony. Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to Nene. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Timeout called, Nuggets. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Denver. Chauncey Billups. Taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
It's time for your 407 dance speed.
Here's Redick. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy.
So ego driven.